Hello everyone, I hope you really enjoyed the previous session from my colleagues. I would like to start my talk with a very easy and simple question. As biomedical researcher, what is your most important everyday tool? You may start thinking about a piece of equipment, you may think about your model or your models that you are using in your everyday research. You may think about the infrastructure. You may think also, hopefully not, on your team, and maybe you're thinking any other things. But just take 5 seconds, because if you didn't use today, I'm sure you have used it yesterday. This tool is PubMed. PubMed is a search engine. It's a search engine that was launched in 1996, only 25 years ago, and right now would be unthinkable and it would be unbelievable to work without PubMed in the biomedical research. PubMed is a search engine that mostly looks into Medline. Medline is the online version of Medlars, which is the public repository of the US National Library of Medicine, and has all the research that has been indexed so far. So when we are using PubMed, we are looking into more than 32 million entries. They are indexed and they are general. General in the meaning that they are looking into biomedicine, healthcare, nursery, biochemistry, chemistry, not in very specific discipline like oncology, neuroscience, and others. So it's a very powerful tool because it allows you to collaborate with people. It allows you to know and to stay updated on your field and to know the state of the art of other fields and to know what is happening every week. So this is very, very important. The thing is that even if you are very, very skilled in using PubMed and you have the best algorithm ever, you still can retrieve several kinds of information that are mixed. When I say mixed, this can be, for example, that they are coming from human biology-based experiments and from animal-based experiments. And if you're interested just in one of them, you cannot really you cannot have a direct access to that. What I mean is that if you put Alzheimer and you put the algorithm to exclude everything, you can still obtain papers that are giving you information about human-based data and animal-based data. Why it's so? Because of course the research is not only human-based. In the healthcare, we use models, and many animal models have been used so far. Only last year's 10 millions in Europe on animal procedure were recorded, and worldwide about 200 millions. So this animal-based research, of course, it's every day. It's in every lab, and this is something that is useful and has allowed the advancement of science so far. However, we would like to also know, because we know that human-based knowledge, human-based biology has been accumulated so far, and could be useful to know what is the state of the art of that knowledge. And this is something that the JRC, the Joint Research Center, and the ECVAM unit have funded in 7 different projects, which are looking into to understand what is the state of the art of human-based models in respiratory tract diseases, breast cancer, neurodegenerative disorders, immunogenicity of ATMP, immuno-oncology, autoimmunity, and cardiovascular diseases. So this 7 funded project generated 3 consortia, because this is not one-man band presentation, this is a consortium presentation. I'm representing here several people. This is not the complete list, but here we have the major representative contributor to these reports, which are Valentina Folgero, Paolo Romania, Lindsay Marshall, Hilda Vitter, Giuseppe Maria Canals, Simona Celli, Margherita Cioffi, Jarlath Hines, Thomas Novotny and Christmas Debus, François Bousquet, and our team at FRESCI. So these people has worked during 1.5 years, almost 2 years, in trying to figure out what was, the human-based models in this area, but also has accumulated a lot of knowledge to retrieve this information from the literature. And this was not easy. Anyway, so far, 4 of these reports has been published. These are the one about the respiratory tract diseases, the breast cancer, the neurodegenerative diseases, and immuno-oncology. I'm not going into the results of these reports because you can find them on the JRC webpage. They are all over on the social media. So please have a look at them because they are very, very interesting, and they give you really the state of the art of these fields for the human-based models. But here I would like to tell you what is the story behind these reports. Because when you start searching, okay, with your search line in PubMed and the other search engines that we have used, you can retrieve a lot of information. And these are the results. When we start having and looking into immuno-oncology, for example, we retrieve only the 0.004%, and we select those papers. And for the neurodegenerative disease, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease, this was 0.04. So what does it mean? It means that only 4 papers for immuno-oncology were dealing with human-based models every 1,000 papers. For Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases, these were 43 papers every 1,000 papers. So this is something that is not completely precise, because it doesn't mean that only 43 or 4 papers every 1,000 are based on human-based biology. These are only the papers that are dealing with non-animal method, because of course you still have research on genomic population study, case studies in the clinics. You have biopsy studies that we didn't consider as model, but of course they are human biology data. So of course our numbers are great. But if you would like to perform the same thing, to retrieve only human-based biology data, it's a very hard work. And this hard work is something that you have to do if you would like to have a homogeneous set of data. But moreover, the results have shown us that from 2014 to 2010, almost the non-animal models that we have retrieved have doubled. So this means that there's a big increase in the use of human-based models. There's a big increase in the production of human biological data. And maybe you can be interested in just retrieving this data in the easiest way ever. So what we thought is, okay, maybe we can have a kind of PubMed, but it's just looking for human biology data. Of course, I'm mocking PubMed here, and I'm calling him named.eu, because we may create a very specific search engine that only looks into human biology data. So you can retrieve only human biology-based articles, and this can maybe implement you towards a better research and translation of the results. So this search engine can routinely updated, automatically curated by artificial intelligence, can be non-animal method specifics, and of course you can filter the results in the best ever option you can do. What happens? Okay, what are the benefits of such search engine? First of all, we will have one single virtual place for non-animal methods. It would increase the visibility, enabling ethical committee to quickly identify none for project evaluation. It could reduce time to human results translation into the clinics. It can boost the human-based drug discovery process, but also the human-based toxicology, making it faster and cost-effective. It can boost the procedure for the EU agency, improve the collaboration, bridging science fields and identify experts that are working with human-based models and human biology data. It can spot areas or fields that are still requiring technical improvement. And of course, we will spot the areas or fields that are still requiring investment or funding. So such search engine, we thought, has to be free, public, available to the scientific community, to the society, any stakeholder that would like to use it. So this means that it has no much commercial interest. So we were thinking how we can fund that. And in the end, we thought, okay, maybe we can submit a pilot project. The overall objective of this pilot project is to create the first European public database of human biology-based models and non-animal methods, providing open access to the scientific community with project evaluators and the ethical review committees, among others. Thanks to the members of the European Parliament, and especially to Eleonora Evi, Maria Spiraki, Sylvia Spurek, Tilly Metz, Anya Hescom, Yunus Omarjee, and Martin Buschmann, we could submit the pilot project, and we already have been pre-assessed. The pre-assessment evaluation gave us an A. This means that this proposal can be implemented as suggested. So we will be able, in the very near future, to create the first proof of concept search engine that will look specifically into human-based data and human-based research results. So this can be a game changer for the biomedical research, because we really can try to improve the translation from the preclinical research in biomedicine into the clinics. We can really impact the society and the patients, because we will have better access and fast access to human-based information. And that's something that is very, very possible thanks to all the knowledge and the effort that we have accumulated during the JRC projects, and we can maybe improve it thanks to your help from other disciplines. So we really hope that you will support this project. And if you have any comments, requests, or questions, please write me an email. And I would like to be very, very happy to answer any question right now.